Holy crap, this place is huge! But before we get to Akihabara, the freaking mecca of anime and manga, I need to face my fear and get on a plane and ride it for 14 hours to Tokyo. Oh my god. I've been working really hard for the past couple of years to get over my fear of planes. Every time a plane flies over my house, I stare at it and I try to visualize being on the plane. And I will tell you right now, at least the first year of doing this filled me with actual fear, actual anxiety and stress. Like I felt hopeless, trapped, and just a terrible feeling. But those 2 years of preparation was nothing compared to the 2 weeks before my 14-hour flight to Tokyo. Those 2 weeks were the most stressful days of my life. But thanks to some super informative videos on YouTube and my fiance's support, I began to feel like maybe this New Yorker who's witnessed the horrors of 2001, the 11th of September, could actually board a plane again. But how was I going to feel once I was on that plane with no way out? It is now 5 a.m. Our plane is at 1 p.m. What am I doing awake? I think it's a better idea to just stay awake and maybe go to sleep on the plane. God willing, I'll be so tired, I'll just knock out. I don't understand why I feel so calm. I just feel at this point, my mind is like, well, it's inevitable, you're gonna get on the plane. So just accept it. We completely broke night and I really felt myself like building a wall inside my brain and in my heart so that I would not think any negative thoughts and wouldn't give in to my fear. But once it was time to drive to the airport, I began to feel that wall crumble a little bit. I was already planning my funeral in this car. Once we got to that airport, oh my god, I broke down. I was sobbing. It was a lot. But once I was in the airport, I was so caught up in the sights and sounds and just trying to find our terminal and whatnot that the fear kind of went back into its creepy little box deep down in the bowels of my heart. And I was able to enjoy my time with my fiance. We had hours to kill on the airport. So I remembered what the YouTube videos told me.
If you've ever been to an airport, there are like tons and tons of windows everywhere that let you look out and actually see the planes. This is gonna be so helpful for you because you're gonna be able to walk up to that window, look out, and see how many planes actually take off a minute. This might give you guys like a broader perspective to really kind of calm you and say, okay, there's like 10 planes I just saw take off. Everything was fine. I think I'm gonna be okay.
So I found myself a window and I watched the airplanes get tended to and take off and land, and I also used this time to take some selfies to relax and have fun. So if you guys want to see any of these photographs, which are the aftermath of my nervous breakdown, please check them out on Instagram. Show your support. In 1 hour, I'll be on a plane. I worked my hardest to stay calm and rational, and soon it was time. Oh my gosh, boy was it time to really start getting ready, because in 1 hour we're gonna board that freaking plane. I tried to record myself boarding the plane, but very quickly my emotions got the best of me and I just wanted to sit down. And as soon as I sat down, my mom called me. She was chatting with me, seeing her face on the screen and just feeling so sad. I was already mourning, you know, on behalf of my family. Oh my God. I was going through it. I was stressing. And oh my gosh, when it was time to hang up that phone because we were going to take off soon, everything in me wanted to cry. I couldn't believe what I had gotten myself into. I had no control over the plane. I had no control over my safety, and there was no way out. And there I was, next to my fiance, who was right next to the window. When you look at my face, that wasn't sadness for myself. The sadness I was feeling was sadness for my family. How much I knew they would suffer if anything happened to me, especially my parents, because I'm the only child. That was sadness for the life I wanted to live with my fiance that we haven't gotten to live yet. And before I knew it, oh my God, the plane began to go so much faster. I didn't want to be in that moment, so I decided time to listen to some music. So I listened to the song Black Beatles by my boys. Oh my goodness. And I was really trying not to focus on the plane moving. Just look at my face. But then that plane began to race. It was going so fast and I could feel it lifting a little bit off the ground. It was catching wind. That bitch was beginning to fly. Oh my God. And I could feel it off the ground. Oh my God. It was amazing. It felt amazing. And we began to take off at the best part of the song, in my opinion. If you ever want to try, listen to this song during takeoff. This song is a bop. It was amazing. Once we were in the sky, oh my God, the cloud formations, the look of the sky. It was amazing. I don't have words to describe how beautiful it looked, how good it felt to be in the sky. Like, it was crazy. It was like an out-of-body spiritual experience. Look at us. We look shook. Look at us. We are shooken. I think it was at this moment, when we were up in the sky, that my life completely changed. People don't understand, but my fear of planes completely conquered my life without me actually realizing it. After what I experienced on the 11th of September, back in 2001, my fear of planes wasn't just the fear of planes. It was the fear of what others could do to me. It was the fear of the enemy living among us. It was the fear of another attack. The fear of the unknown. But at this moment, right here, when we were 40,000 feet up in the air, with nothing but clouds outside our window, and I was shook to the core, the unknown became beautiful. And it occurred to me, my suffering was finally over. This horrific fear I've carried with me was gone. And my fiance looked over at me with tears in his eyes and said, "Babe, we did it. We're flying." Guess who's in Tokyo? Me, bitch.